Welcome to the undergraduate honors recognition ceremony for the Department of French, Francophone, and Italian Studies. We may not have the biggest department name at the university, but we're certainly one of the top contenders. One might suggest it's a bit of a Napoleon complex. But what I always like to point out is that every department has a four-letter acronym. We used to be the rather clunky FFIT when we were French and Italian, and when we moved to French, Francophone, and Italian, we became the FIT department. So appearances to the contrary, we are the most fit department. This is awkward. There's no way around it. I'm not standing up in front of a group in the Kansas Room of the Union. I'm standing outside with my colleagues. We're social distancing, and we're hoping that you're well and that people near and dear to you are well. These are strange times and these are uncertain times, and it's hard to stop thinking about what's going to happen in the fall and how it's going to continue to affect us. But all of that said, we're trying to have a little fun here, people. We're trying to give you a little goofy video so that we can have the chance to celebrate you and to celebrate your accomplishments, because the reality is we teach a lot of different students, and different students provide you with different experiences as a teacher. But you all are the reason that we love our jobs. We have a lot of other reasons to love our jobs, but getting to have you in our classes just really makes it so much more enjoyable. And so I'm just going to end by celebrating you, but also I want to celebrate my colleagues. Most of you aren't going to know me, but you'll know the other faculty in the department when I'm done talking. And actually, let's take a pause for a second. All right, after a wardrobe change and a location change, I'm back. I am out in front of Danforth Chapel, where my wife and I were married just over 10 years ago. Both of us work for KU, so this is a special place for us. And marriage is a good topic for our honors ceremony, because the first one I hosted as new chair of the department was 3 years ago. And I knew at the time that Professor Patrizio Cecchiagnoli and Professor Christine Bourgeois were about to get married. And so I made an opening joke about what a harmonious department we have, where French and Italian are actually hooking up. Got a good laugh, and both of them turned redder than I thought. And I think it's pretty wonderful that today I'm out here with the two of them. We've got masks on. I'll put my mask on as soon as I'm done talking, but we've got masks, we're social distancing, and we're trying to put this on for you. And you can see this super cool t-shirt I'm wearing, which is, it has to be said that the Italian club took a lot longer to come up with the t-shirt, and that it doesn't have the Jayhawk of the French club. By the way, the French club wanted to put a beret on the Jayhawk, and that's not allowed at KU. Can't have a beret on the Jayhawk. Oh well. Anyway, it's a lot of fun having a power couple be directors of our undergraduate programs in French and Italian. They joke a lot about how I'm their greatest source of marital strife, since I keep them competing with each other with who has the coolest activities, who has the most people come out. I'm gonna say that Patrizio does a fantastic job, but I'm giving it to Christine. I mean, she is my Leslie Knope spirit animal. And as much as Patrizio likes to win, she likes to win even more. So with that, if you're an Italian student, you are now going to get to watch videos from Professors Cirulli, Bowen, and Cecchiagnoli. And if you are a French student, you are now going to get to watch videos from Professors Bourgeois and Zethan. So congratulations to you all, and take it away, guys.
Ciao, my name is Massimiliano Cirulli. I'm assistant teaching professor in the Department of French and Italian at KU. This was my first year here, and so I'm particularly proud to record this video to acknowledge the great effort that all my students did during these 2 semesters. I was teaching the 2 composition and conversation classes, Italian 300 and Italian 315, and I really I'm proud of the first cohort of students that I had here at KU. They were all really committed. They were all really doing an extra effort to do great in this class, and they all did great in this class. Among them, I want to congratulate in particular with the two best students of Italian 300, Noah Christils and Brianna Gabriel, and with the two best students of Italian 315, Grace Clement and Daria Bernard Balatti. Congratulations, and ciao, andrà tutto bene.
Ciao a tutti, I'm Edward Bowen. I'm an advanced lecturer in Italian here at KU, and this academic year I taught 2 upper-level classes on Italian cinema. The recipients of top honors in Italian 450 studies in Italian cinema are Grace Clayman and Louis Murphy. Grace is a double major in English and Italian, and she wrote an insightful paper on the narrative function of sound in Sergio Leone's 1965 spaghetti western For a Few Dollars More. Louis Murphy is a biology major from Chicago. He plans to become a physician, and he wrote a quality paper on the dream sequences in Giuseppe Tornatore's 1991 drama Stanno Tutti Bene. In Italian 340, the cinema of Federico Fellini and Ettore Scola, the top two students were Pearl Nelson Green and Louis Murphy. Both Pearl and Louis consistently handed in well-crafted papers in Italian on the films of Fellini and Scola. It was a pleasure to have these two model students in the class. There were also some other great students in this class. At this time, I would like to send my best wishes to this year's graduating class. It's been a pleasure working with you over the past 4 years. I started at KU in 2016. It's been great watching you grow, watching your Italian improve, and I wish you all the best in the years to come. Keep in touch. Vi ringrazio caldamente per il vostro lavoro. Ciao.
Ciao a tutti. My name is Patrizio Ciccagnoli. I'm an assistant professor of Italian and the director of undergraduate studies in Italian at KU. Welcome to all of you. Benvenuti. It's my great pleasure today to acknowledge the excellence of our best students for the academic year 2019-2020. We will start with a class taught in 2019, Italian 301, a required class for the major degree is an introduction to Italian literature and textual analysis. The two students who are the recipient of honor for this class are Chloe Wilder and Grace Clayman. Congratulations to both of them. Both Chloe and Grace are senior students. We are very disappointed they couldn't be here with us today. We cannot celebrate in person, but they are two bright young women, and I'm sure they will have plenty of opportunity to celebrate this and future accomplishments. Congratulations again. Congratulazioni. The second class we are honoring today is Italian 405, studies in Italian literature in translation, taught in the spring 2020. We are here to recognize the excellence of Laura Asperger and Helen Becher. They are both great students. Helen will be the next president of the Italian Club. Thank you, Helen, for accepting this new responsibility. The next class is Italian 456, a class devoted to post-war Italian novels, and we're here to acknowledge the great work of Noah Christelius and Sabine Richer. Noah will be our future master student in French. Congratulations, Noah, and we'll be glad to have you back in the fall. The last class will be Italian 480, which is studies in Italian literature, which was taught in the fall with a focus on Italian crime fiction. And the two students we are honoring today are Maya Gerhardt and Per Nelson Green. Congratulations to both of them. They are also two senior students. They are two excellent students. I'm very fond of them. I'm going to miss them all. And I want to acknowledge in particular the work of Pearl, who acted as a president of Italian Club in the spring semester. And that gives me opportunity also to thank the other officer of the club, Adriana Lau Rivera, who acted as a president in the fall semester and created this wonderful new t-shirt for the club. Nina Galey, also a senior student and another excellent student, and Megan Wetherington. Thank you all. Thank you very much for making the Italian Club a welcoming, fun place to be in campus. Thank you. And finally, my last task is to induct into the Gamma Chi Alpha National Italian Honor Society our students for the 2020. We have 5 students who qualify because of their academic merits to become member of the National Italian Society. And these students are Selina Andrade, Daria Bernard Balatti, Brianna Gabriel, Taylor Miller, and Megan Wetherington. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. Well, I wish you could have been here, but I'm sure we will gather soon and then we will talk Italian. Thank you all. Arrivederci a tutti e congratulations. Congratulazioni. I'm back. We are now honoring our outstanding graduating students for the academic year 2019-2020. Our outstanding graduating minor student is Sabrina Jacob. Congratulations, Sabrina. Sabrina is a major student in music, a musician herself, a member of KU band. She came with us to Italy last summer in June and July. I have fond memories as a director of a summer program spent together, for the time spent together with Sabrina and the other students. I'm very happy to honor her and wish her all the best. Our outstanding graduating major student is Grace Clement. Congratulations, Grace. Grace is an English major, creative writer, a wonderful, delightful young woman, and a bright future is ahead of her. Congratulations, Sabrina. Congratulations, Grace. And I wish you all the best. I hope to be able to celebrate in real in person, and you have a rain check from us, and all the best for the conclusion of this semester. Congratulations. Congratulazioni.
Ciao tutti! I just want to say thank you all so much for the last 4 years. It's been amazing. I chose the Italian language on a whim just to fulfill a requirement and became my major, so that's awesome. These last 4 years have been so fun, filled with lots of amazing movies. Thank you, Bowen. Tons of great stories and books. That's you, Patrizio. And also a ton of Quizlets. So I am really sad to be leaving, but super excited to graduate too. And I'll see you guys later. Ci vediamo.